Yeah, it's just like that girl says. The queen really is a, excuse my language, bitch. Turns out, in the end, the main antagonist of this arc. I mean, it's not a. Don't get me wrong, it's not a surprise, but still feels like, oh come on, why does this have to happen? Turns out, Black Clover decided to do a typical shonen moment of throwing us back into despair again. Hi, for those who are watching. Yes, I am the Angry fan, and I'm talking about Black Clover Chapter 98. He defeated Raiders, and his diamond has actually. Uh, been des- been destroyed as Ladros even becomes thinner. But even though it looks like Asta is going to kill Ladros, he's saying he's not going to. Strange. I thought he said he was going to, but then again, he did say he wasn't going to. He was going to save her. So I think Asta is a guy who actually don't want to kill people, but he want to crush them. And so Ladros just laughs at that and says, I cannot win against this stuff. I feel so light now. Apparently, there's some notes. Apparently, the magic stones that they have in their foreheads or something is probably one of the moments that actually makes them brainwash them. As Ladros admits defeat, he faints and saying that you could also climb up high. And then Asta's power returns to normal, and he begins to wonder what is that like. Ben, that's true, what is that? But he only then realizes how badly wounded he is. And so the queen appears, and she has no intention of helping them all. Because as Asta asks them, can you heal everyone else? She decides not to. Instead, she uses her magic to trap everyone into a special execution platform and then takes control of Asta. Because apparently when she healed him, she infused a little bit of blood into him, as we know she did last week. But apparently, we have wondered what her magic is. The reason for her magic is actually because her magic is blood manipulation. So what? Blood bending? It apparently allows her to control anything from blood. It doesn't exactly mention how she can be able to do these blood-like things on the ground, but I guess everything has blood in her world. As she takes control of Aster using a blood marionette and heal his wounds because, well, she just needs a strong soldier. It's pretty depraved, really. She acknowledges Aster but only because he can wield the anti-magic sword that she wants. And so Asta once again enters his demon-like form as the queen commands him to kill everyone here. And so the chapter ends. So this is one of those chapters that is surprisingly dark. Well, not surprisingly, but surprisingly full of despair and a little bit dark for Black Clover. Did not really like that. It felt a bit rushed, but at the same time not rushed. I mean, we're still getting despair and hope, despair and hope. So now Asta is controlled by the queen. So can you just destroy the queen already? I know for a fact she won't be destroyed, but she doesn't exactly look like the kind of person that will have a change of heart either. So who's gonna save them now? Yami? If you think about it, the queen has a grudge against Yami for um, turning Vanessa into the person she is today. So, and it's clear that after he got the power to cut through dimensions, I don't think even the queen can be safe, but the queen can manipulate blood. Does that also answers how she can control those crows, those anti-bird crows, by the blood? You have to admit that's actually kind of dangerous magic. But how can Asta overcome this? Well, either Jam is gonna be there, Noel's gonna do something, someone else is going to appear, or maybe even Asta is gonna overcome the will. Who knows? After all, he did talk to that mysterious person inside himself, so we shouldn't actually be surprised if that person appears again. What kind of relationship are they gonna have? Ushio Tora or Kurama and Naruto? Who knows? Give me your thoughts if you have any.